Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel today. Hope you are all doing well. It's a big one today. We're heading to Ayutthaya. The Ayutthaya Kingdom was a Siamese kingdom that existed in Southeast Asia between 1351 and 1767. European travellers in the 16th century would have called Ayutthaya one of the great three powers in the world, along with China and Vijayanagar. Really hope I got that pronunciation right. And basically, Ayutthaya is considered to be really the precursor to modern day Thailand, which I think is really cool. Anyway, can't wait for it, so let's get into the video. Again, if you do enjoy the video, give it a like, leave us a comment and let us know your thoughts if you've been here before or if you want to come here in the future. Cheers, let's do this. Oh, little cat. Hello, cat. Looking like he's after doing the shopping there and heading back in to the temple. We've arranged a tour with a company there on Khosan Road, so we're going to head there shortly. It'll take about an hour in a minivan, so really looking forward to this. It's been on the bucket list for a long time, so finally going to get to tick that off. So we're waiting for the bus now, and for a few minutes there it looked like nobody was going to show up, nobody was going to come. Thankfully this chap came around the corner and got us all together. There is another 5 people at the moment here with us, so looks like they'll be joining us on our trip to Ayutthaya. Still no sign of this bus. Starting to get very worried. Also, it's not that easy even standing around here because it's about 30 degrees and it's only 8 o'clock in the morning, so that's a struggle in itself, but let's see. We'll keep the faith for the time being and hopefully this minivan shows. I think we may be in luck. There's a couple of minivans have showed up there, just trying to figure out if they are for us or not. Could it be one of them? Let's see. Oh, I think there's a chap here going to take our tickets. Wonderful. I think we're in luck. So after been driving for about an hour and 15 minutes there, we're after pulling into like a service station to use the toilet and get like a snack. It cost us 1100 baht each to come to this site, so that works out about I think 29-30 euro, which is not bad. Lunch is included, taking us to and from is included as well, so it seems like a good enough deal. So anyway, that's just a little update for now. We'll keep going to the next part of the journey. So we're just at the first temple here now, and it is so impressive. It's just like all these spikes coming up from the ground, and then the major one in the middle. It's massive. So we're going to walk in here now. It's quite a big complex. Not too many people here, which is nice as well. So the guide was just telling us there that 2 of the temples were gifts from Cambodia and Sri Lanka, which I think are pretty awesome gifts to give. Then you have like 8 of the other ones are just kind of more for decoration. And she mentioned that there were 16 Buddhas within the temple as well on the walls around, which I'll show you there shortly. She is a little hard to understand, to be honest, so I hope I get this right. So basically just what I showed you there was King Rama II's wife's summer home, if I understood her correctly, and what a place to have a summer home. It's just right beside the river. You can head south behind me there into Bangkok, or north up the country further up the river. So it's a beautiful location here, and the sights are actually jaw-dropping, to be honest. So basically this kingdom flourished around the 14th century, and the reason why it was so important is because of the strategic location. Basically it's on an island surrounded by 3 rivers, which obviously would be very important for trade, the position in the country. In 1767 the city was actually destroyed and burnt to the ground by the Burmese army, and then it was never rebuilt in the exact same location. So basically it remains like a huge archaeological site, which gives us the pleasure to explore today. It's something else. You need to be here to really believe it and appreciate it, I think. It's much cooler here than in Bangkok, so that's a real advantage here, but still the sun is high in the sky there now, and a lot of us, including the local people and the guide here, are struggling, I think. But we'll keep fighting through, we'll keep going. We have to see all these sights, and it's well worth the sweat and the struggle. Like all the way back in the 1300s, like the resources they have to build something like this. I'm no expert, but Jesus Christ. You can see behind me there, they're doing a bit of construction on one of the temples, it seems. Yeah, the boys hard at work in the sun. Fair play to them. I don't know if I could do it, but so we're back in the bus now, and we're coming to the next place, probably 5 or 7 minutes away from where we were previously, and I think I see another reclining Buddha outside, so let's see if we can get a closer view. Tight squeeze, tight squeeze. Whew. That is one relaxed Buddha. Have a look at that. Sunbathing himself there, deadly. So our tour guide has told us that the reason why the Buddha sleeps on its right arm is because one Buddha slept on its left arm, and because it was bad for the circulation and blood, that Buddha did not wake up. So the story goes. So we're done with the reclining Buddha for now. We're going to go to one more temple and then it's lunchtime, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to sit down in the shade for a bit, have a bit of water, eat a bit of Thai food and recover the energy that was expelled. How are you feeling, Lupe? Enjoying the reclining Buddha? Yes? Yes. There's every type of Buddha you could imagine. So you can enter inside up on the top here as well. First, yeah, we have to take off our shoes as per usual with these temples, and hat off also, don't forget that. Ooh, jeez, that floor is hot. Hot. Jesus. Very hot. Jeez, it's a narrow walkway. Yeah, definitely have to crouch down. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you. Oh wow. Very nice. Look at this. Hidden in the middle of the temple. Like a little chamber with like a place to worship Buddha. And thank God they have these in here because it is boiling hot. He's really starting to struggle now. Those steps were a killer, and up here you're just kind of like, I don't know, it's like the sun has a magnifying glass directly on the spot. I don't know if I can continue. It's a struggle. More water is all I can say. Once again, at the top of these temples, if you can see that, it's another ladder right up to the very tip top of it. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't fancy it. It doesn't look like health and safety comes in much here again, but I'm sure they're well equipped to handle it all. Okay, time to do the descent. Thank God. You definitely want to watch your step coming down here because they are kind of very deep, and if you put one foot wrong you could be in trouble. You might have to tumble all the way down, which would not be good. Anyway, Lupe is staying up for a little bit longer to soak in the view and the sunshine, so that's fine. I'll just continue down and we can meet back up in a little bit. So we're after having a lovely pad thai there, included in the ticket, and we're going to explore the third and I believe the final temple when the rest of the tour join here now. Bali needed that lunch, so yeah, I'm going to show you some more of what's to come. This tour guide is absolutely great. She is so much fun.
Oh, does it? You tell the girls.
Thank you.
That's supposed to be like a dolly.
Oh, so they store all the different parts of Buddha right there. Legs, arms, all different parts. That was by far the most impressive complex of temples. 100% recommended. Just savage structures to look at and go in and explore, walk through. Highly recommended. The tour is turning out to be really worth it. And we've only one more temple to go and visit today, and we will have completed our tour. So thankful we didn't skip this today because we were considering it for a while. But here we are. We're loving it, and yeah.
Everyone, I want home. 3:30. Meeting 5 right here, okay?
So there's 120 Buddhas around this whole area, as you can see behind me, with their golden capes on. Capes? I don't know if they're cape or not, but what the word is, but it's savage. Savage to see it here now. Plenty more around this side, and hopefully we can go up to the top up there fairly shortly. That's the next challenge. It's tough in this heat, but we're getting through it. Let's keep powering through. Just can't get over the amount of Buddhas. Look, anywhere I turn, it's Buddha, 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 Buddha. It's funny now, me and Lupe were actually planning on travelling to Ayutthaya on our own, but the tour is actually so worth it. We're getting brought everywhere. We get to walk around the temples by ourselves as well after the little bit of a talk with the tour guide. Lunch is included, you get a water bottle. So if you're coming to Bangkok and you want to do Ayutthaya, definitely get the tour. That's my advice to you. We are just finding it to be really helpful and really making things a lot easier. So thumbs up from us. Yes, we're learning much about the Buddhist philosophy here, and they are wise words of wisdom, I have to say. Maybe we need to implement them more in our lives as we go. A few more on this side as well. Fantastic. I feel inspired and revitalized with these words. Now we're going to try and make the last ascent of the day finally. The legs are getting weary and tired, so we're going to go up to the top of this huge temple. Hopefully we can go up a decent amount, more than the last one, which I thought was a little bit disappointing, but still pretty good view. So let's do our best here to get up really high. It's roasting. Fairly decent views from the top. Have a look there for yourself. Not the best, not the worst, but yeah, you can see the beautiful garden below and some of the white Buddhas. It's all Buddhas here, but it's pretty spectacular, to be honest. Looking into the history of Thailand and all these temples today really puts life into perspective. You only get to live for a short time, and travel, I think, is opening up our eyes a lot here, and I'm so happy we decided to come on this trip, and this is only the very first part of it, so hopefully there's a lot more of this to come. Any spare change? Fire your money in there. Some sort of a well. Just exhausted now, really. Looking forward to going home and relaxing now for the rest of the evening. I'll tell you when. Okay, you can go.
That?
Yes.
Okay, right now, our time to get back to the Bangkok.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you. So that's it now. The bus just dropped us off. What an amazing day in Ayutthaya. Really enjoyed it. We had a great group with us on the tour as well. People from all over the world. They seem to really enjoy the tour itself as well. We had a great tour guide. History and the architecture of the temples is just, I'm so happy again to tick it off on the bucket list. Yeah, it was inspiring to see it again, and it just made me realise how much of a good decision it was to come to Thailand and travel around a bit. So can't wait to do more exploring. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, let us know what you thought in the comments, and yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.